fantastic day. I know I am. So I got a request to make a video about hair care, and I'm really excited to share this because this is the first request video for this channel, and I'm pretty stoked. So I'm just going to share with you in this video some of the things that have gotten me really good results for getting my hair to be healthier and more beautiful and to do what I want it to, naturally. So, first things first, the number one thing that changed the texture of my hair and the manageability of my hair was not doing blow drying and flat ironing all the time. When I found a haircut that allowed me to let my hair dry naturally, it so strongly improved my hair. So I definitely recommend that you do that because the heat is really damaging and it can make your hair go out of control and make you have to put a lot more work into it. And nobody needs that. So that is, first and foremost, awesome to do. Beyond that, I've gotten really good results from a few different methods of cleansing my hair. The first thing I tried that made a big difference was a product called Wen. I used to use that a lot, and then I stopped because it's kind of expensive and I just couldn't really afford it, and so I started trying other things. I've also had really good results from the brand Nature's Gate. Definitely switch to a more natural shampoo that doesn't have a bunch of like crazy, sulfites and stuff in it that are gonna just strip all of the everything out of your hair and kill it to death. So yeah, definitely switch to something more natural. And the best thing and the most natural and homemade sort of thing that I've done that I just started doing in the last year is a lot of people call it the no poo method, where you take baking soda and you take a handful of it, and the way that I like to do it anyways, I take a handful of it and I put it on the top of my head after my hair is wet, scrub it into the scalp. It really exfoliates the scalp and gets rid of any dry dead skin there. So if you have any dandruff problems, it's the best thing to do. And then I'd take another handful and split that up and rub that into the sides, and then another handful and kind of go underneath and get up in the back and the middle. And that works really well. And then just get it wet occasionally and really work it in, and works really nicely. And then you rinse it out, and it might feel a little strange at first, but then the conditioning that I would follow that with would be apple cider vinegar and water. You just put maybe a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar and put that in a full glass of water and just dump that on your head and then rinse it off. And at first you might be like, oh my god, my hair smells like vinegar, this is terrible. It goes away once your hair dries, so don't worry about it. And then after that, I would take just a drop of jojoba oil or coconut oil, rub that into my hands really well, and then work that into the ends and just really massage it in there for 20-30 seconds, something like that. And then I'd also like to add a little bit of my favorite, essential oil in there too, to just make your hair smell really nice. So that works really well. And then leaving coconut oil in your hair overnight and then washing it out in the morning also works really well. If you just really massage it in really well, and then put it in a tight little bun or something, or put a towel over your pillow or whatever you want to do. And that, it gets really good moisture in there. And it makes a great shine, the coconut oil, definitely. And it almost makes your hair look a little bit lighter, the way that the shininess works a bit somehow, because it's magic like that. It's magic of coconuts. So that and trimming your hair often. It doesn't have to be a lot. I just trim my hair I trim like a centimeter or two off every month or two if it starts to feel a little bit tangly or dry on the ends. And that's one thing you'll notice about the baking soda method too, is that if your hair is damaged, you'll notice it more. I don't do it as often this year, or not this year, but like this like last couple months, because a lot of my hair is really damaged on top from the sun, and so I'm like letting it grow out slowly, but I've got these really pretty highlights, but I'm not using that method right now just because it makes it curl too much in the back on the top and then not enough in the bottom, so it looks really weird. But yeah, so let's see, a shower filter is also a really good idea if you have hair that's really sensitive to dryness or frizziness. The chlorine in the water makes a bigger difference in your hair and your skin than you'd realize. If you've lived anywhere with well water and then you've like lived somewhere especially like closer to the city, the water tends to be more harsh and have more chlorine in it, I've noticed. And it's just that much more drying, and so yeah, a shower filter really helps a lot. I've used an Aquasana shower filter and another kind that uses vitamin C, I don't remember the name right now. But there are a lot of good ones out there. It's definitely worth looking into, and it makes your skin, yeah, feel so much better. It's so good. Yeah, I think that's probably about everything that I've done. And if you want to add more body and wave to your hair naturally, then like when it's still kind of damp, when it's air drying, just kind of grab it and twist it around a whole bunch of times, and then kind of spiral that into a little bun, and then just, you know, make a little bun like that and let it stay there for a couple of hours, like 2 or 3 hours, and then let it down, and it makes a lot more body and wave happen in your hair. It's great. And also for extra volume, I'll just while my hair is air drying, I'll brush it all over one way for like 10 minutes, and then not brush it for 10 minutes, but I'll brush it that way, and then just, you know, go about my day, and then like 10 minutes later I'll like brush it all the other way, and then go about my day, and then sometimes I'll do that a few times as it's drying. Like just every 10 minutes I'll just like brush it the other direction, and that's what I did today, and that's why I've got a little bit of volume going on. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I do with my hair. My hair is very low maintenance. I don't really do anything to it most of the time. But ever since I started, you know, being more natural with it, it's gotten a lot more healthy and beautiful. I used to hate my hair. So I think these tips should help you a lot. And definitely let me know if there's anything else that you'd like for me to make a video on. Go ahead and just like leave it in the comments. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, help me to spread the good news, and subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. And I hope you have a great day, and that your hair is more gorgeous than it's ever been after applying some of these tips. Much love, everybody. Goodbye.